Now with 33% can.
Illegal Opinions, episode 257. What's good, y'all? Welcome to the last place for real talk. Listen with an open mind to leave mad. The choice is yours. Sam Spade and Ken at it again. Marcus is safe, y'all. You know, now I don't have to get these two pesky. Every time we miss a week, I get at least two. It's two normal ones. That's like, is he okay? I didn't get my Marcus fixed this week. So, you know,
well, god damn.
All
right,
I'm
now
not gonna say their names, but
I will. Okay. We'll say names, nigga. you
it was Brenda Lakeisha. No, nah.
So
but yeah. He's okay. He's okay. Like,
no, it was there's nothing. People thought something was wrong with me. Why is it got to be me?
Well, no, I say it that way because it's fucked up how the text messages come. We missed last week, and the message wasn't "damn," you know, I ain't getting no show. It was, "Hey, Marcus good. Fuck you." You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then it was us. You know what I'm saying? 30% can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
33%.
Yeah, it's all right. It's cool.
It's rough out here. It's rough out here. Not having your thighs out. I'm gonna have my thighs out, and maybe I'm gonna get that type of love.
Oh shit! Hold on a second. Y'all go ahead.
That's the type of love I want, man. You know,
we're gonna do a thighs out episode. We could do a thighs out episode.
All thighs.
All thighs, nigga. Talk about hoochie daddy shorts, nigga.
Wing stop, thigh stop again.
Baby oil, baby oil, the legs up and everything.
Oh man, and we are also joined by a friend of the pod, Jack of all
Snake
nerds,
Plixton,
Michael Maxwell. Snake Plissken.
I prefer Captain Ron, actually. Thank you.
Captain Ron.
Same dude.
Captain Ron. Damn.
Exactly.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for coming on. I know last time we had you on, we had you on and Marcus was gone. Did you by chance, I'm just gonna ask, did you get a chance to see his Superman review?
Oh yeah, I watched it.
Oh, okay. So you're in agreement.
With what now? Who? What? That I'm the Caucasian, right? That was my takeaway from what he said. I was the Caucasian.
Yes.
When he was slamming everybody.
The other 9 out of 10. Yeah.
Okay.
4 9s out of 10s.
Yeah.
Of the ripoff that we all saw. Yeah.
The ripoff.
Well, I'm not going to start a controversy this early in the episode. We'll wait till we get to Fantastic Four and see where everyone falls.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I like that.
I might have to leave this one, nigga, because y'all gonna hate me, nigga.
Well, regardless, how you doing, Mike? You good?
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you all?
Doing good. Saving money in my house. Son's in college now. It is awesome.
Really? More food in the house?
Yeah, man. Saving money, dog. Ain't nobody here eating this shit all the damn time. Now he can eat their food.
He probably got a TikTok channel going, man. I'm finally out that house. I ain't got to eat no fucking manwich and shit.
See,
like, it's probably a whole channel
probably
dedicated to you.
He eating DFAC food now, though. So, I think the food here was better.
At Font Not the Bold Kind. I bet you he got a page.
At least it was the bold, nigga. At least I sprung for the extra 3 to 10 cents on the bold. Thank you very much.
You splurged.
Splurge.
If it was 10, you overpaid. I'm just gonna,
Yeah. It'll never grace my countertops again. Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, the pod making people's lives better. All right, man. Let's get to some stuff and some shits. Let's see. Oh, well, this one just old. It's not old. It was in that week we missed. Alan Tudyk is a actor. A lot of y'all probably wouldn't just recognize his face because he played robots a lot. He was K2SO. He was the robot in Will Smith's iRobot. You know what I'm saying?
Sonny.
Yeah.
Sonny.
Sound like you got a face for radio.
He was on Resident Alien.
How you keep getting cast and they be like, we gonna put you in green screen fast.
No, he had a show. He was on Resident Alien.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
They always make him a robot.
If that's the same dude, then absolutely put something on his face. Cover his face.
And special guest. Yeah, it's the same dude though. Yeah. What were you saying, Sam?
So he did an interview with Variety recently. Just, they always ask actors about their old roles. And he was talking about iRobot. And in the initial test screenings of the movie, when they come out, you know, they rate all the characters and shit to see how they do. Will Smith was commanding $20 million a film at this point. You know, he wasn't super corny, as we all alleged he was. And he got his 20 mil, but in the test screenings, Alan Tudyk's character was testing better than Will. So I don't know if y'all remember when iRobot came out. You didn't see him nowhere. You know how they go on their press runs for the shows and whatnot? He said that up until the movie was coming out and that test screening happened, they had him ready to do a huge press run. And then after that, they didn't want him to anymore. And he knew they did it because he tested higher than Will Smith.
Yeah,
and
Will
they let
Smith
it
nipped
ride.
that shit. Yep.
He nipped it right in the butt. And they asked him, he was like, you know, I didn't feel a way about it at the time, but I kind of do a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? Like, what it did to me was it made me think about the ego of Will Smith. We've always talked about the persona that he portrays, you know, from Fresh Prince to now. Is he corny? Is he happy at home? All of those things. But it was also a persona he wanted to protect at all costs. And he was probably burying a whole lot of fucking actors in the process. I never thought about it that way. How many people probably would have got more shine if
and he also lead. He didn't care what white man doing too much, taking away from my shine, get him out of here. Isn't that what Aunt Viv was going off about? Well, not going off, but that's why she said she didn't fuck with him for a long time. Like,
yeah.
Like once I was getting like white man, black woman, he don't give a fuck. If you're interfering with my shine, if you're taking anything away from like this stage that I'm the lead on, I'm not gonna fight for you to get more than anything. It's about me.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think
and who knows how many other moves you can go through. I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off, Ken. Go ahead.
You're good. No, I'm just saying. I just feel like he was been a kid in the situation. You know, he's the lead. I get it, but sometimes in some movies, like iRobot, for instance, when you have a new generation character like Sonny, the fucking robot, they tend to take the spotlight because the movie's called I Fucking Robot. So that's what we're gonna focus on. And if one of the robots is not like the other, that's what everybody's gonna focus on. It happens all the time in various other movies, like even animation. Like when you think Frozen, everybody thinks Elsa. She wasn't the main fucking character, her sister was. But it's just
she ain't?
No. Elsa spent way less screen time, like in the picture than Anna, her sister.
Couldn't tell.
Yeah, I got a daughter, so
I've seen it, but I thought that it was a snowman or some shit that was like the main character.
Or that's another one
or some shit.
Yeah, that's another.
Come on, Sam.
Like Olaf
Elsa had the hit song.
Is another big one.
She had
she had the song. So I could seriously see somebody in Will Smith's position, and as big as he is or was, I don't know what his status is now, but I could see that happening because Aunt Viv was the shit in Fresh Prince, the dark skin Aunt Viv, and she could easily steal the scene, even with him, even with all the characters on there. It was Aunt Viv, man, dark skin Aunt Viv, and that's what we call her to this day. So
to me, I thought she was like the power in that.
Yeah.
In that sitcom, like she was. It wasn't Uncle Phil. Like he was, the pudgy rich guy.
They wanted it to be him, though.
They wanted it to be, but she come on that. She came on screen. Stole
the show. Yep. Stole the show every time.
And you can see that in the writing when they changed on Viv's. Like her character changed, not just the actress, but the character itself is way more passive. She doesn't have that same spice. Yeah.
Oh,
they softened her.
I never thought about that. That's
bad.
That is the truth. So that way she
made her light skinned. They made her light skinned. They made her smaller. You're
soft-spoken,
right.
Background a little bit,
exactly.
you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn,
never thought about that shit.
When I think back to like the core memories of the Fresh Prince, obviously, girl getting on my nerves and him standing in the empty house and meeting his dad. But past that, it's always darker Aunt Viv going off and the whole family sitting there fucking stuck. Like that season was when, if she came in there, like you said, I think they wanted Uncle Phil in that commanding father role, and he couldn't with her up there. He just couldn't. No. I ain't give a damn how mad he got around her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, but it was the perfect formula because she was Claire Huxtable, basically.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yes.
Claire Huxtable, same shit. Yeah, that was another strong role right there.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's crazy. I mean, and unfortunately, I mean, not unfortunately, it happens sometimes when the object of a movie can fucking take over a movie. Because Sonny was good.
Yeah.
Like the dude, like he did that shit. I'm sorry that we didn't care about your arm, Will, and you saving the little girl or whatever the fuck. Like
his arm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the rope. Yeah.
Sorry you had surgery, motherfucker. Like, I don't know. Like,
yeah.
Like Tommy John surgery. Oh, okay, you got a new shoulder.
Yeah.
You're a detective, and nobody believes. Like the only thing about you is you don't like robots. Nobody. That's your character.
And you like old school shit.
His character was wild then, and I like watching it again because it made me go back and start it. And I watched the first 15 minutes and cut it off. And I was like, this movie makes no sense out the gate. But back then it was like, yo, this shit is just kind of mad cool. You know, the world and everything. Like, if they know ain't no robots programmed to do no dumb shit, and it's just this one dude running down the street with a gun talking about, stop, nigga, what the fuck you, wait, like, you are the crazy person in town.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, and it was all the way valid. Like, when he got to work, it should have been a get in my motherfucking office, and the movie would have been 10 more minutes while they fired that nigga. Like, that's what should have happened. So yeah, but hindsight 2020. Yeah, just it's interesting how these actors fuck each other over, man. That's why I'm Hollywood. And
well,
then,
it's funny.
Good.
The public persona that these actors put out, we often don't find these things out till way later. I mean, just recently, when all that stuff came out about The Rock with like Black Adam, I thought The Rock was like the greatest thing ever for the longest time. Like, you know, franchise, Viagra, is that what he was calling himself? Or the media was calling him for a long time. But he also seemed like just a really good dude. And then all the Black Adam stuff came out and you're like, oh, he's really not. He's really not that good a guy.
What came out? Because I'm not familiar. So tell me. Or tell us.
Just basically with Black Adam, he tried to take control of the DC EU at the time. Like the getting Henry Cavill to come back in for the cameo and that. He basically like told Henry Cavill, you're back in as Superman. And then of course he didn't have that control. And there's just a bunch of other stuff like between like that and the Fast and the Furious films with all the behind the scenes drama and just like these actors and it's not just him. Like it came out like him, Jason Statham, and Vin Diesel all have it in their contract that they can only be punched on screen so many times, and like it was like had to be even with everyone else so that so that nobody can look weak on screen. And it's like, get fucked. To me, the best action movies are where our hero is getting their ass kicked and they still overcome. If you're just
like in Superman, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's so
like in Green Arrow. Just like in Green Arrow. All they do is get their ass whipped. Green Arrow.
But I mean, like Jackie Chan movies are my favorite, and Jackie Chan gets his butt kicked left and right, but he puts on a great show and he overcomes in the end. And that's what I want. I want to see the struggle. I don't want to see my hero just knocking everyone aside with no challenge whatsoever.
I'm going to tell you when The Rock put that in his contract. When Vin Diesel beat his ass in Fast 5 and he saw that shit on the big screen, he was like, nah.
Yeah.
So check this shit out. I ended up watching Fast 5 is probably to me the best one out the series.
It is the best one. It is the best one.
Okay. It added the heist. It was perfect. And I watched the behind the scenes of that fight because I was like, why is there a 25-minute behind the scenes of just this fight? And that was when I found out he already had all that shit in his contract before that. And when they made that fight, they said that was one of the hardest fights they ever choreographed. There was like, it was refreshing. You could hear them trying to glaze them in the interview. It was refreshing to work with two people that are really comfortable with doing stunts. I was like, both of them was like, nah, I'm gonna beat this motherfucker ass. I gotta win. And like they were like, it was intense. They'd never seen two actors play such intensity in a fight, and that both of them had to come out sort of even. If you remember how that fight ended, it was like you won, but I still, you know, we ended right there and we just kind of walked off. That's stupid.
Yeah.
You know? And it worked for the script, but some bit. He was calling everybody woman in the movie and nobody was mad.
Getting all over the place and shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, you know what I noticed about him?
All he did was spit and sweat.
He literally plays The Rock everywhere he goes, like except for maybe Moana, but he is The Rock everywhere, and it reminded me of how strong that character was in wrestling when he came back to wrestling. That nigga like co-owns some shit now too, so like when he shows up, it's
that point that Mike was talking about with Black Adam, him trying to like take control of the deep. If you see everything The Rock does with the XFL, let's bring this back. But I'm gonna be the motherfucking the face of this shit. Even with the WWE, y'all come back, but I'm gonna be the face of this shit. Like I'm gonna be I'm gonna be the Triple H of this motherfucker now. Like Triple H, put your suit on, go stand in the back with them cameras and shit. I'm gonna be out here stirring the pot and have part ownership in this shit.
Yep. That's what he did too.
Yeah, and they're not gonna do another Jumanji until he want to do one, which would be whenever. Kevin Hart ain't doing nothing without The Rock, boy. Like, hey.
I didn't mean to hijack the conversation to steer towards The Rock, but I was just trying to make the point that, like, same with Will Smith. For the longest time, he just seemed like this super good dude, and then you find out all this shit after the fact that he's really not that good a guy. He's a great actor because he made you all think he was, but he's really not. You know, and I'm sure there's probably a ton of actors that are like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and that's not to take anything away from him when I say he's not. Like, he's great in what he does, but he's not versatile in what he, I think, wants to be. He'll never be like Schwarzenegger as a big man, because Schwarzenegger as a big man will have your ass in the theater, well, he did back in the day, for a funny movie like fucking Twins and Kindergarten Cop. Like, when Schwarzenegger want to do comedy, Last Action Hero, like, that shit turns into gold. The Rock, it's real hard for him to be funny. He thought, oh, well, let me switch myself with Kevin Hart over and over again in a bunch of different movies. People fucking love that. No, fuck you and Central Intelligence. Like, those movies aren't good.
Clearly, someone hasn't seen The Tooth Fairy.
Jesus Christ.
Clearly.
Oh, shit.
But, I mean, but people say about actors, right? And we'll get all this in a minute because we got a bunch of shit. But, like, Tom Cruise is the biggest action star, maybe even star, in the world, right? People call him crazy because of Scientology shit and him being a certain way with wanting to be with younger women, et cetera, et cetera. But you ain't never heard nobody say no like foul ass shit about Tom Cruise. Actually, the only thing I've ever heard about Tom Cruise was a leak during COVID when he was mad at these motherfuckers for not wearing a mask. He was like, do y'all know that they're gonna shut this shit down if you don't put a fucking mask on? There are people here. This is what like it changed my whole perspective. When people, it's like if we don't make this movie, there are people that are here that can't put their kids through college. There are people here that are working over there that can't get paid and do X1. Like he was snapping off not about I'm the star and we're gonna make my movie. It was about everybody else around me that's trying to eat. And they got not only eat, but they got kids that they're trying to take care of. They got households trying to take care of. And I'm like, I'm watching this shit. I'm like, well, I'm listening to it. Like, you're like probably one of the richest actors ever.
Yeah.
And you're worried about the fucking grip over here.
Yeah.
That might
key
not
grip
get
number
paid.
2.
So that's all I got.
It's a good quality.
It's
good quality to have.
You never know, man. That's why I told you. I don't know. Like Sam, I think when we first started doing this shit, or maybe like halfway through it, I was like, I don't trust all these positive motherfuckers on Instagram.
Yeah.
That roll out of bed and just positive affirmations all the time. This is fucking the iron heaven, whatever the fuck he calls his gym. All that shit. Like, I don't trust y'all because I think what you're doing is you're trying to balance out your bad shit that we don't know about with going on social media with your fucking 25 million followers and being like, hey, y'all, I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't. And I heard he on steroids. That's something else, though.
Well, I could see that. They don't ain't nobody give a fuck about that no more. Like, I think steroids, different subject, but I think steroids is like so like 1990s now, dog. Nobody give a fuck about that. Like, they gonna let you do it and not give a shit.
I think it depends. If you're somebody that's out there, what is he, damn near fucking 60? And you're out there showing off your body and like, hey, this is fucking the Iron Dungeon and I'm in this bitch fucking working out. You could do this shit too. Like, look at me.
Yeah.
They killed the fucking the Liver King for that shit, who was less of a celebrity.
Yeah.
Y'all know who Liver King is before I keep going?
I do. He had a whole document. Well, he has a whole documentary, I think, on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. But before the documentary, well, the documentary is his downfall. But the Liver King was somebody that was on socials, big ass dude out there hunting and shit with his kids or whatever, cutting motherfucking deer and shit open, drinking blood and eating liver. But his whole thing was like eating liver straight up raw. And the perception was what he was trying to get you to see was, yeah, like eat this shit like me, be like me, and you'll be fucking big and fucking strong and jacked just like me. Then it came out that motherfucker's on steroids.
Yeah.
Roided up. And guess what? His whole career is dead now.
I think it's because he was lying about it, though. You know what I mean? Like, he was telling us he was doing one thing, and he could have very well been doing that. But at the same time, he was roided up.
What if your career starts dead? Can it go the opposite? Like, if I started doing steroids, could I become the jacked of all nerds and like, could I explode?
That would be dope.
Yeah. You just got to be honest.
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll do it.
Do it wherever.
Yeah. You got a fucking eye patch, bro. Like, and you're like, look at me. Like, hell yeah.
You just got to be honest. Yeah, I'm fucking taking steroids. Look at this shit. This is where I get it from.
But I mean, you think if The Rock came out right now and was like, yeah, I'm roided up, people be cool with that?
Fuck no. He wouldn't get the same.
And that's what I'm saying. No. Like, if you asked him, he would be like, yeah, no. He'd be on some fucking A-Rod shit. Fucking, nah, never.
Yeah.
And then come to find out.
The difference would be if The Rock came out and said, I'm doing that shit right now, we'd all be like, man, well, that was always a possibility in wrestling and shit. If I'm following Liver King and I've been eating all this goddamn raw liver in my house for months, trying to get right, and then I find out you got a whole nother product I'm missing, and I just been, and the man at the grocery store, no, they go, that liver nigga again. You know, he don't buy no seasoning. Yeah, like I got a whole. I don't like it. So I'm mad I'm not gonna be as mad at The Rock.
Yeah, this is true, especially if you're trying to look like Liver King. You know,
me and Liver King got beef, and I can't beat him because he on steroids. You know what I'm saying? So like,
hey, if you got a dick, you can still kick him in it. Ain't no rules in fucking street fight, my nigga.
Good luck reaching for them balls.
Oh yeah, he probably ain't got much nothing down there if you're on steroids.
They probably.
Is that a real thing? Is that because I've never really looked that up? But is that a real thing? The steroids really fuck you up like that?
I never
like your dick shrink. I on steroids. That's what I heard.
Well, I knew it enlarged clitori, but I didn't know if it shrunk.
That's the popular myth about it. But I look at me. I've never looked up anything about steroids, so no idea.
Yeah. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up for my own.
All right, where y'all want to go next? Where y'all want to go? Now that we talked about one thing.
I know, right?
One thing and combined a bunch of other shit.
I'm sorry, that was my fault. I take full responsibility for that.
God damn it.
No, it's fine. Y'all want to stay in entertainment? What you want to do?
Yeah,
you got a lot of entertainment on there.
Yeah, let's stay in there.
Gina Carano, that's you saying. What you got?
Oh, Gina Carano, she was on The Mandalorian. I don't know if y'all remember her.
No, I remember her. She said some wild shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, we talked about it up here. She started going on some rants on the internets, and that was at the time when Disney was trying their best to sell The Mandalorian before we realized they was just slapping us with merch. And she won her lawsuit because they kicked her off of The Mandalorian over things she posted on the internet.
Can you refresh me? Was it anti-vax stuff that she said, or I can't remember what it was.
She was mostly it was like anti-Semitic stuff.
Oh, okay.
I think that was what
it was anti-something.
I think that was mostly unless I'm getting confused. I think Sam's looking it up right now, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, No, I purposely left that out of the story, and I can pull it up. But what it was, the bigger picture of it was her right to free speech as an actor.
Yeah.
Whether we agreed with her or not. That's why I kind of left that part out. Yes, she had a controversial post. Whoever it is, Disney does that sweep anything under the rug shit that could be perceived as bad press. And the part I felt bad about at first for her was the whole shit she was trying to settle for $75,000. I was like, God damn, y'all ain't paying but that shit for the Mandalorian girl over a tweet. But hey, I ain't counting her pockets, right? She won her lawsuit. Disney has said that they look forward to working with her in the future, and they don't say that. Let's remember, Scarlett Johansson is fucking out of there, and that it was all swept under the rug. So she might come back to the Mandalorian, is what they're saying right now. I just thought it was interesting that they won't disclose how much they actually settled for or the terms of the agreement. The mouse
wouldn't go back.
Do some shit.
I wouldn't go back.
You wouldn't go back?
Nope.
She ain't doing nothing else.
You are lying.
You're not going back to Star Wars.
Well, here's the thing. I hate to compare a regular job to what they do, but it's still a job. So once you go out on certain terms, it's almost like, all right, we're gonna bring this motherfucker back. We're gonna let you keep working here, but we're gonna be looking for some shit to get your ass on. You know what I mean?
Or they'll make it uncomfortable for you.
You know what I mean?
Try to make it a miserable experience. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you've already fired me. Like you let me go for some, and then I sued you, motherfuckers. So now you got that over my head. You think I'm like, yeah, it's a good idea to go back for money wise, especially if you need the shit. But I feel like they got you by the fucking theoretical balls when you go back in that type of position. You know, I don't know about
that, man. Like that corporate shit is different because once you've been vindicated, motherfuckers, the discomfort would not be how they treat her in a negative way. The discomfort would be how much they fucking tiptoe around her. Because now that I've won and you've been proven to be wrong in the court of law, and you got to pay me out now, and you got to bring me back now. You don't have to, but you are, to cover up some shit that you did. Now it's like you can't, like, I'm not saying she's untouchable, but she definitely gonna be on some shit where we gotta watch what we say around this motherfucker. We fucked up one time already.
Yeah.
I think she's a woman. Probably. I think they would still probably limit her screen time though. Like they would probably.
She coming back as an extra. Like she gonna walk through it at the bar.
She's gonna walk through in the background.
Yeah, she gonna walk through and order a drink and some be like, hey, remember me?
Somebody gonna be like, I remember you, and she gonna do the little glass tilt, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's gonna be it. That's gonna be her for the rest of the fucking show.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? So
then they're gonna
she could go back and be cool. She could go back and be cool as far as making money goes, and but she's not gonna be like in the club. Like she's just gonna be on the outskirts, kind of like, you can't get in the VIP, but you could come in.
Yeah. Now, was her role big to begin with? I've never watched The Mandalorian.
So. Not terribly, no.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. Oh, okay.
She was.
I think it's supposed to build towards
on screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
In their crew, but like, she won't just doing a whole bunch of shit. Like what Pedro Pascal over there, they was like, you can go home for real. Like, we got the guy that's in everything. Like, I feel like
she been involved in anything else? Disney?
Yeah, she's been
Fast.
Well, I don't know about Disney, but she's been.
Yeah,
she was in Fast.
Yep.
Which one?
And they flew that stupid ass car from building to building.
Yeah, the one.
Yeah. Okay. I remember.
Was it 8, 9?
When they stole the car out the building, and then she was fighting.
Paul Walker was still alive. I know that.
Yeah.
No, that was fucking.
That's Ronda Rousey.
That wasn't her. That was Ronda Rousey.
It was Ronda Rousey fighting her.
Ronda Rousey has been in the. I think she's been in there too, but I think they've been in separate films.
You're right.
It was Michelle Rodriguez
fighting Ronda Rousey. Absolutely right.
Yeah.
I mean, but you're saying like you're saying that you wouldn't do it because of whatever. Like I would have to ask you. I don't know because what was she doing before?
Her role
Yeah,
was
I think-
pivotal enough that people noticed when she left.
I
Yeah,
thought she was in
think
Deadpool for some reason, like the first Deadpool movie.
She was.
She was.
That was her.
she was.
Okay.
Yes.
She was
Okay.
Francis's hench
Yeah,
woman
yeah.
that slapped the shit out of
So
Colossus.
she's been doing like sidekick
Pinch
movies.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hench bitch.
Yeah, I think when she got put into Mandalorian, like she was on the rise. She had been doing a bunch of things because I remember she did like an action movie like on her own at one point that I saw, and then like I think nobody saw that movie. And then she started being in other franchises like Fast and the Furious and Deadpool and stuff like that. And so, and then she, started to get more popular. So
That's probably what she sued him for. Like, look, I was on the rise, and
Mhm.
y'all shut me the. You're Disney and Marvel and Star Wars, and like when y'all say no, then everybody says no now.
Everybody says no. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
So she
Maybe I
probably
would
got
go
a
back
grip.
then.
She probably don't want to go do that shit. No, I'm Star Wars. Fucking, I ain't trying to. I'll throw some, sandals on and walk through that bitch real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. God damn. All right.
All right. You saw Weapons, Marcus.
Yeah.
You saw that for real?
Okay. I have been hearing so much shit about this movie, and all of it has been like cryptic on some like you just got to go see it type shit.
Okay.
Is it like that?
No.
Mm.
I think it's one of those movies that if you really like it and the premise of it, you're gonna fall for it.
Mm.
But for me, like when they show you the turn, I'm like, I was let down at the turn.
Oh, don't tell me that. God
I was let down
damn
at the turn because it's one of those things where you watching a movie, right? And you thinking that like the build up is great. Like the acting and all that shit is fucking phenomenal. Like the cast is great. So the build up, they're building you up. They slow walking the dog. They slow walking the dog. And then for me, once they show you like the why, it's like for real. Like after everything that you've put me through, this emotional roller coaster of these kids running through the grass and shit, like all the trailers you've seen, like to me, once the why came out, I'm like, y'all made it like that easy. Like you made it that like easy for this to be the why.
M. Night Shyamalan type of thing.
So this
no. And you know what? And I'll compare it to that. I did think about that after I saw it, like a couple days after I saw it. It made me think about The Sixth Sense. In The Sixth Sense, you got this whole shit. It's a whole fucking beautiful story of horror, right? Going on with this kid and this fucking psychiatrist, right? And you have it's layered. It's where you got the kid going through what he's going through, and his mom dealing with that shit. He's fucked up in school and everywhere else. And you got Bruce Willis going through his own shit with his fucking wife and trying to understand this fucking kid and trying to understand what's missing. The end of Sixth Sense, that turn is like, oh shit.
Perfect.
This motherfucker been dead the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one it's more of a word. Like that's why.
Okay. God
first off,
it's like have you seen it, Mike?
Can I just say regarding The Sixth Sense, spoilers. Fuck, man. Now
my bad.
I'm never
I know. Good
that
damn
movie came out
well.
like 80 years ago.
I was about to get pissed.
No. But I did want to. I have two friends that saw this movie, and one of them loved it all the way through, but the other one was exactly where you were. They loved it up until that point in the movie, and then the rest of it sort of ruined it for them.
Because it made the rest it made the rest of the movie weak. Like now it's like, okay, this is why. Then the rest of this shit is like, all right, like now we on some bullshit.
So let me ask you two questions. All right.
Okay.
I hadn't seen it yet. Would it be worth me spending the money to go see it in the theater? Because this is one I've been looking forward to.
Go see it.
And Number two. So have you seen Barbarian? It was the same person who created Weapons.
No, I know you're talking
Barbarian.
about. I haven't seen it though.
Oh, never mind then. I can't get a comparison in because the way you're describing it, and when y'all brought up Charlemagne, it's like The Sixth Sense was like a really good fucking movie. And then after that, you started seeing these other movies that he was dropping. It's like, bitch, you could have kept this shit. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering, because I liked Barbarian too. Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if this second movie is like, come on now. You know, like
you
probably should have worked on it a little bit more.
Like I like textured movies, like especially like that kind of shit, some suspense shit. Like I like when you build up, and then when it's beautiful at the end, it's like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
But this one is kind of like it's really like, no, you don't know what's going on. People are questioning one person. People are questioning this person as to why the kids ran away and all this stuff was happening. And then let me see.
Is it Unbreakable or is it The Last Airbender? What?
Oh shit!
If we're relating it to M. Night's,
it's The Last Airbender because it's like it's like some shit where everything is so cryptic and everything is just so layered and thick, and then it's like a wizard shows up with a wand and boop. This is why this is happening. I'm like, what the fuck? So I would say, not giving away anything there, but I would say, like, go watch it, check it out. I mean, go see a matinee. You know, save yourself about $5. Personally,
yeah, that's what I do, nigga. I go ahead.
But nah, like me, like and me and my girl, like we go to the movie because we got a lot of same interests, and she wanted to go see it too. So we went to go watch the shit, and she was like, "What do you give it?" And I said, out of 10, probably like a 7.5.
That's good for me though.
That's pretty good.
Now she's someone that loved. Wait, no, let me take it back. That liked Superman, and thought that Fantastic Four was better than Superman.
Okay, we'll get there soon. Okay.
Yeah. So like she likes going to the movies.
Yeah.
You know, it's really shit. She went and saw fucking Sinners 3 times, twice with me. So it was like she likes going to the movies. So when she walked out and said, "Yeah, I'm like that too," like it was cool. Like at the beginning, it was really good, and then it just dropped off like 3/4 of the way through. Like once they show you how the trick is done, it's like a magic show, right? You go, the magician's showing you a card trick, up close shit. You like, yo, how the fuck you keep getting me? And then when he shows you a trick, you like, oh, word?
Yeah.
The let
there's fucking there's 5 aces. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing worse than a movie ending in a weak way, especially if the rest of the film was very enjoyable, because you're not thinking about everything that came before. You're thinking about how the movie ended. I mean, I had the same experience with Alien Romulus. I thought the movie was great until the last third of the film, and then I was like, what the fuck is this?
That's true. As soon as he says, "Get away from her, you bitch," the movie is over.
Yep. From that point forward,
like, why are you doing that? We got that already. We got it already. Don't do it again.
Why are you doing it? Like the person they had doing it had no reason to say that shit at all. It was like all right, man. Now I'm out. Yeah. Now I'm out of the place you put me in. That was fucking amazing.
That Romulus shit. I'm like, this would be a great way. Like the way they're shooting this is almost like a first person shooter. Like it's bringing people in, especially younger people in. Like they could have dropped the fucking game after that.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
they didn't.
Well,
you're welcome, alien people, but that's over now.
Yeah, fuck it up. But they do it. It's not over.
It's gonna be trash.
Yeah, that's another TV show, ain't it? Ain't it a series?
Alien Earth.
Alien Earth.
Yeah,
it's on.
So Hulu. I watched the first episode of it.
Hold on.
Good.
No, and I believe that because I thought the cartoon that Hulu put out was good.
They put a cartoon out too.
Alien It's like what is it? I can't remember what it's called.
I can't remember what it's called.
You talking about the Alien one or the Predator one?
Predator. It's Predator.
Yeah, I was
Predator.
gonna say, ain't no Alien had one.
That's my bad. It's the same universe.
you good.
Fuck me.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
Predator, killer of killers.
Yeah,
That's just
Yeah.
dope.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
it's good.
when you start Alien Earth, the first 15 minutes almost took me out because it's shot weird. It's just the way that they pieced it together. It's just shot weird. And then after they get through all the goofy shit where they're introducing characters, it turns into a really good show. I'm looking forward to watching the next one. I think what I binged, Rick and Morty's season is fucking amazing this year. And I just finished Superman and Lois. Talk about some shit ending bad. That's to what we talking about. That's another one that did that shit.
You
Don't
watched all
watch
of
that
it?
shit, y'all. I did.
Damn.
I did. I burned through it too, right? Because I just started it not too long ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
That shit ended so fucking bad. Did you
I
watch
just want to
that?
see. I want to see the Doomsday fight. I tuned in. Well, on YouTube, I tuned in.
Yeah.
I tuned in to the Doomsday fight because I'm always curious how people would envision. Because I read the comic when it came out. I probably still got it somewhere, but that whole thing was like that was the biggest comic ever. Was Superman, Doomsday, Superman dies, his fucking cape on that fucking pole in the cement and shit. Like that's iconic shit. So I always think about, let me see how people shoot this. That's why my biggest disappointment in the Batman Superman shit was that. Like that Doomsday fight I was disappointed. But anyway, you Mike, did you watch Superman and Lois?
I have not seen it. I have seen Tyler Hoechlin. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I've seen him as Superman in the Arrowverse because of all the crossover events that they used to do. I used to watch all that stuff, and I really enjoyed him as Superman. I just never got to see the actual show. But to what you were talking about, Sam, I don't think it was the showrunner's fault. I'm pretty sure the CW canceled it like abruptly. Like they pulled the rug out from under them because from what I understand, the viewership was good and they just canceled it, making up some bullshit excuse about we need to make lesser budgeted, or I don't know, some bullshit. But all the shows that they kept, it's like those cost about the same fucking amount. Like, what do you? I don't know.
Well, yeah, and it was season 3 that was like, all right, so y'all just don't give a fuck no more, you know. The show was kind of doing good, and then all of a sudden, Lois gets cancer, and it got sad as shit for like 5 episodes, right? But it was like, you're not gonna kill Lois, and then her cancer goes away, and then he fights Doomsday, and then after all that shit, it should have just ended. Superman Hope in the Sky, and instead, it gets. They end in a montage that's really, really, really fucking dumb. Basically, everybody dies, including Superman, for no reason.
Holy shit!
And then they just ended that way. Lois' cancer came back. So it did end abrupt. It was a montage of Lois has got cancer. It came back. She died. I got old because I got a secondary heart from a human, and I'm dead. And now my kids got to do it along with the nigga that plays Steel and his daughter. And and this was the part that made me think of Marcus. Like, you know, the Arrowverse and all of that, like all of them pop up inside of each other's shows. Guess who the point man is? When he show up, everybody's like, oh, this is serious. Out of the Arrowverse. None other than your favorite, my man Diggle. Diggle popped up on Superman and Lois, and they acted like, oh, if you're here, then this must be
real.
A threat.
They don't have Diggle and jack shit. My best memory of Diggle is him getting his ass whipped after he dropped out of that attic in that hallway. They fucked that nigga up. They was whipping his. He dropped down and got punched. Literally dropped out of the ceiling and got punched in the face immediately.
That nigga. All you saw was his feet hit the ground. He looked to the right and caught a whole hook.
Stole on.
I mean, to be fair, that was his job on the show, though, was to get his ass beat so that the fucking Oliver would come rescue him. Like he was the damsel in distress.
So Oliver could go do the real work. He's over to get his ass whooped in the corner.
Damsel Diggle.
That's horrible, man.
Man.
And I haven't seen him anywhere since then. So now he just pops back up from his job at goddamn Whole Foods to do an appearance.
Not Whole Foods. I mean, they got to work at Whole Foods, do they?
They pay good.
Yeah, they might.
Hey, they got life insurance. He definitely needed the way he be getting his ass kicked on television.
Look, he ain't got that Rock contract. Y'all can beat my ass as much as y'all want to. The whole episode.
Hey,
I ain't got to look strong.
If my 100 punches, then y'all got to stop.
Yeah.
He was taking all the punches the Rock wasn't allowed to, I guess. I don't
exactly
know. It's crazy.
They was whooping Diggle ass. Like we talking about all movie shit, and then we can get into some others. Fuck it, Fantastic Four. So I saw it once. I wanted to see it again, but I didn't. Yeah,
I saw it once.
I don't even feel right doing anything but letting Marcus go first. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
it's not gonna be very exciting.
Let me ask this question first. Let me ask this question first. Like, what did you go in with? I know with, like, you know, the other Marvel movies or properties, certain characters, you kind of go in with like they need to XYZ, or they need to, you know, portray themselves a certain way. Did you go in with any of that?
I went in with they gonna fuck this up again. Like they keep fucking it up.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I said, I'll keep it short, dude. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had to put it in a phrase, I would say not memorable. Like even afterwards, I was like, fucking, this shit is not, like, there was nothing in it that really stuck with me. Like even with Superman, I'm watching it, I'm like, I can remember the movie. Like I wasn't bored. There were just things in it, and I was like, there were things that I didn't like.
Yeah.
In this movie, it was kind of like, all right, like this is ramen noodles without the packet. If I just noodles.
Wow.
It was because I do think that these companies do put something out for the sake of starting up something greater, which is what Marvel is doing. It's trying to start up the engine again. But it just didn't do nothing for me. Like I was in there and I watched the shit, and there was nothing in it that I was excited by. I mean, outside of like them going to Galactus's fucking ship.
Yeah,
that was a dope scene, but otherwise, really, like, you know, the rest of it was just like it was very predictable. Like you can predict somebody's gonna grab fucking Mr. Fantastic and stretch his ass out like a goddamn condom at one point. That happens all the time.
Yeah,
stretch your ass out, rubber band man.
He was getting pulled by the dick and one arm, right?
Like. And then, you know, the Silver Surfer jumping in, and you knew the Silver Surfer was going to do something against Galactus in this thing, probably going to be the last thing, which is what it was. It was just so-so. Like, there was nothing in it that made me feel like, let me go back and see it again. Maybe on Disney Plus, but it just didn't do nothing for me.
So I'm gonna agree with everything you just said. Because yeah, I know that's different. And I saw it once. I would not go pay to see it again, maybe on Disney Plus, honestly. And I only say that because the only thing that I feel was different was the fact that the setting was on a different Earth.
Yeah.
Like that was what was different. But everything else, you know, they gave you a backstory of everything. You know, for the people who hadn't seen the first two fucking three, there was three of them, right? 3 Fantastic Four movies.
2. Well,
no, there was 3.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody counts Fan Force Stick. Yeah.
Hey, nobody was counting every Spider-Man either. Then all the niggas was in the same movie at one point in time. so
that's a good point.
But, yeah,
hey, touche, my nigga.
But I feel like we could have. Okay, so y'all remember when they tried with the Hulk, the first two Hulk movies, and then when the Avengers came around, he was just in that shit. I feel like they should have did something like that. Like we could have gotten introduced to them another way versus them having a full blown movie, because we already know who they are. You know, we didn't need an entire backstory for fucking Galactus. He's already popped up in other movies. We've already future tracked him in Captain America. You know, so I don't know. It was, if I had to number it, I'd probably give it a 6. I'd give it at least that much because it's a Marvel.
That's what I was at. That's what.
And like Marcus said, it's Marvel, so we know they're trying to build up to something better, and that's why they gave us that fucking mid credit with fucking Doom in it. And I was excited about that. I was like, oh shit, hell yeah, we're gonna see his face. No, we didn't see his face. We know who it is, but
Robert Downey Jr. was in Cancun when they shot that shit.
Oh yeah,
he was like, man,
exactly.
That
was a baby face. Yeah,
that was Dr. Grip. Hey, put a cloak on and come over here.
Put a cloak on.
Yeah,
kneel down, motherfucker.
Yeah,
it was Terrence Howard.
Yeah, so I
told you I'd be back. I told you I'd be back, man.
but I guess the only thing new for me was the kid, like them having a baby. I don't think, was that ever a thing? I mean, I never did the comics and shit like that, so I don't.
No, the baby is real, but not in the movies though.
No, not in the movies. The baby gonna be stupid important. That was the only part of the movie that I was sitting there like, come on, y'all. Like, we know. Yeah. You put the baby on the goddamn chest so we can move on with this shit. That was when I was like, all right, y'all getting predictable. So yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. That part. Yeah, Mike?
So I think there was a tremendous missed opportunity in a movie with Galactus, especially this movie. And I think you two will agree this would make the movie more memorable if they had cast Mike Myers to do the voice of Galactus. Because picture this scene, okay? Picture this. They're there, they're negotiating, and Galactus says, "Mr. Fantastic, give me your baby."
That's perfect.
Stupid.
Get in my belly.
That would have been great.
Hearing that shit from outer space coming to Earth, that would get in my belly from outer space. It's terrifying.
They've been running for real. They got that shit like, oh shit,
yeah, take this motherfucker. Yeah.
In all seriousness, I had a good time when I saw it, right? I watched it. I got to the end. Same with Superman. Like, I got to the end of the movie and I was like, I had a good time with this. Upon reflection, I had some pretty significant issues with Fantastic Four. And a lot of it came down to it feeling rushed. And what I mean by that, I'll give you guys an example, is we get introduced to this fucking, is she a nun? I don't know what the hell she is. She works at a church. She's supposed to be Ben Grimm's love interest. We get 2 fucking scenes with these characters together, and they're barely together. Like the intro scene where they first meet, and then we never see her again until everything's about to be evacuated, and then he shows up at her church, and we're supposed to give a fuck. Why? You haven't established any of these relationships. And I feel like that's what, like, by the time we get to Galactus and then they come back to Earth and they're like, we got to build these giant space teleporters in record fucking time, by the way.
Right.
But like, we skip out on all of the world building and making the audience give a shit about some of these relationships that we should have seen in this movie. We should have spent, like, I thought the world was super interesting that they built, but we spend hardly any time there. We don't get to see the family's relationships with anyone outside that matters. I mean, all the relationships are undercooked. Ben's romance, Johnny Storm's relationship with the Silver Surfer,
right?
Even like the family dynamics when the family's together are good, but I don't even think we get enough of that. Like, they spend a lot of time apart, and it just felt super rushed. And I don't even know what the runtime of the movie was, but there's no way it was like. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's Marvel. They're not going to do anything under 2 hours. And it felt like I watched an hour and a half movie with like a bunch of stuff cut out. So that was my biggest issue with it.
Same.
Way too short. And what I mean by that is not, give me a 3 hour and a half epic, but the movie felt like they overcut the fat. Like, you can cut too much fat off of a steak and ruin it. And I would love to see some other cut of this movie with all of the stuff that they cut out that was that type of dynamic. Like, underutilized was what I thought most of it. I enjoyed it in the theater, and I gave it a 7.5, 8. But I really like you said, I like the world that they built. I went in predicting that they were gonna lose, and that was like the whole world was gonna lose or whatever, and that didn't happen. So they threw some curveballs in there that I didn't expect. There's a line in the movie that made me go, okay, Marvel is trying to do something a little bit different, where Sue tells Thing, kill him now. Or Johnny, talking to Johnny, kill him now. He's trying to kill your nephew. Every other movie, they just try to stop the villain. They were like, nah, this ain't that. You know what I mean? And I was like, I appreciated that. It was like, oh, okay, at least the writers aren't scared to cook and do something a little bit different. I was encouraged knowing that when they came out with this movie, they mentioned that after Secret Wars, I think, the MCU is going to end. And they're going to reboot it.
I will say this movie...
One second.
Okay,
I don't want to forget my thought. Having said that, knowing that it's going to end, I went into Fantastic Four with yes, we're still world building, so I still got to have in my mind, this connects in some way to the greater MCU. But they did, like you said, Mike, and put it on a different world. So thank God, their Fantastic Four world's kind of fucking boring. And I think that's what we were feeling. The Fantastic Four kind of dry. We all know what they can do. And without each other, they're a little bit fucking dry to me. So with them putting them in a different world, and then y'all can leave and go to where everything is actually happening, I thought that was a dope concept. I'm more excited to see this at home again than I was Superman. And I liked Superman a lot. I felt like... But now I'm wondering if I want to see it again because there's so much shit missing. You know
I'd say yeah.
There's so much shit missing from the actual movie. I'm like, should I watch it again? Because I feel like I missed something. I didn't. They just cut a lot of shit out. The thing was the dude from The Bear. Yeah. Do you know how underutilized that motherfucker was?
Extremely underutilized.
God,
that man has range.
Yeah. Damn.
So let me ask you something.
You had him in the kitchen cooking.
So I kind of he was cooking. I kind of thought that when because I didn't check this report, so y'all check me if I'm wrong. They did say that Mr. Fantastic was not going to be I guess initially he was going to be like the apex of this next step in Marvel, right? Like he's going to be the lead or the Professor X of this shit or whatever you want to call it, right? But then after that, they came out and said, I read anyway online that they decided to nix that shit. Like he's not going to be the head honcho when moving forward with whatever this is doing. So when you say they're ending the MCU, what does that mean to you?
From what I saw, they're planning to basically end the whole saga and reboot it. And start it at whatever other point they choose so that they don't have to have this whole, the story's been stacking on itself for what, 15 years, 16 years or some shit? Probably longer than that. So they're like, all right, it's too many holes. How do you continue this? Without people being like, that shit don't match. And you done killed all of the people that everybody really, really fuck with. So if they reboot the whole thing, can't nobody really be mad except at whatever the new iteration is.
Okay.
Well, that's when you mentioned that, Sam, that's what made me think. When I saw this, I left the theater and the first thing out of my mouth was, this movie makes me wish that they did some individual movies. I wish this movie was not connected to the MCU in any way. I wish it was just its own thing. And I feel like we're so wrapped up in this, everything's got to connect bullshit. I mean, even DC Warner Brothers tried to do it to catch up and that failed miserably. And now they're doing it again. And maybe it'll work better under James Gunn and what's his name? Saffron. But why are we so obsessed with these cinematic universes? Just give us good movies. They don't have to fucking connect to other movies.
What you mean why? Because it made $5 billion, bro.
And it hasn't.
And we went.
It has not.
That's
it has not
fault.
made that money. It has not made that money back since then. Since that point, that culmination, it has been fucking fail after fail after fail. Just stop. Just make a good movie. One good movie by itself. And then if you want to build off of that, fine. But
that might be why DC is failing.
when the Batman came out, it was different. It was dark. It was good. Oh, and the Batman 2 with Pattinson gonna have a different director. So I'm already kind of like, this shit ain't gonna feel the same at all. You know? So they might fuck that up too.
It's not. I mean, like I said, it's not a bad thing to change directors. They did it plenty of times in Marvel, and Marvel fucking needed to. Like I said plenty of times in this fucking podcast, where the shit's turning to goddamn Def Comedy Jam and shit, and all these fucking supposed action movies and like, yeah, they had jokes in the comic books, but comic books were about that action. Okay,
yeah,
they didn't do that in Fantastic Four, right? I didn't feel like it was. It felt a little campy to me with some of the, like, I'm not angle front. I could not fucking stand Johnny Storm. Like, as a casting, just the way he looked, it like he looked like fucking powder, motherfucker.
Like, ugly. That's what I heard. The way he looks. I get what you're saying.
Wait. Who was my man on Me, Myself, and Irene? The dude with the fucking shit over his eye. They picked up at the weirdo.
That was Milky.
Milky. He looked like Milky. I was like, this is what I like. Why'd you make him look so fucking weird?
Yeah.
Like, you went too far with the shit, and like the little one-liners and him thinking he's all smitten with the Silver Surfer. Like, I just didn't like his character. Not saying it was a bad movie. I didn't like his character. But I mean, I'm looking at this shit and I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe, so I do believe. Okay, to the Superman thing, right? Wasn't a big fan, right? I said it was like 6.5. Okay, so when I watch DC at the time, and I'm watching Marvel, I like the fact that DC is making this shit look more like Gotham. Like, you can't compete with Marvel at the time. You can't compete with them in this bright, fucking jokey, all this little shit going on. It's too much. It's 10 years of shit they've been doing. You can't compete with that. You have to contrast and do something different. And to me, the way they were going was fine until they started fucking up with Wonder Woman 88, whatever the fuck it was. And because the first Wonder Woman was fire.
Yeah.
Stay in that pocket. No, you don't. What you want? You want to go get cute because Marvel getting cute. No. Marvel has earned the cachet, even if the movies are bad, to be cute. Y'all stay in your pocket. And when they did that fucking Wonder Woman with Pascal in it as well, when they did that fucking Wonder Woman 19, wherever the fuck, that was one of the worst superhero movies I've ever seen. They tried to get too cute. They did the shit with the Flash. The trailer from the Flash, I just knew that shit was gonna be dope. I've probably never been more fooled by a trailer in my life.
Got us all.
It got us all.
Got us all.
And watching this dumbass motherfucker with no powers run around in a circle with his dumbass arms flinging around and shit and run to a wall. I'm like, oh, y'all are fucking this up. Trying to be cute because Marvel is being, yes, people gonna go see Marvel because you earned this with Iron Man and Iron Man fucking 2 and fucking the Avengers and everything that came after that. Fucking the Winter Soldier. You like, you got me. Okay, y'all been putting out heat.
Yeah.
DC, you ain't earned my money. Stay on that path of, let's just try to stay as gritty, not as dark, but just as gritty as the comic books are.
Yeah.
As opposed to, but anywho. Well, I don't know. I don't know where they're going.
You said the thing about like changing directors isn't necessarily a bad thing. But the thing about, I would say, with the Batman is that it's a writer director. Matt Reeves wrote and directed that film. Yeah. So that means, maybe he's going to stay on as the writer, but if he left as director, he's probably not going to be the writer either. And that means you're probably going to get a hell of a shift.
Right.
We might be going from Burton to Schumacher here, which would be spectacular. I think. Just I'll see Robert Pattinson with nipples on his bat suit. Let's do it.
Oh, and a dick cup.
Dick cup.
Yo, and that shit when he turns around and his fucking nipples is out, And then he turned around and put a belt on his dick. I'm like, yo, it's cool when you're a kid. When you're fucking 12 and you're watching that shit,
you ain't
like,
looking
oh,
at
Batman.
that shit.
You like Batman getting fucking ready. When you get older, you're like, why Batman nipples hard? Like, what the fuck is going
on? Damn. Why Batman?
Now they haven't announced who the new director is, right? They just announced that Matt Reeves is no longer directing.
So I just went to look to be sure. He did pen the script for it, and they do have him on as director, but he has said that he may be stepping out of the director role. So
okay.
I'm hoping they throw him a little bag. It might be some like, let me just chill for a minute because people want this Batman 2 movie.
Yeah.
And maybe let me just get some bread. And I hope it works because I don't see another director jumping in his script and doing it right.
And they run out of titles for. I was thinking about this shit. I don't know why. Randomly driving home a few months ago, and I was thinking about all like all the names that Batman has, like the Batman, the world's greatest detective, and like that. So I'm thinking they only got like a few more of these motherfucking little names to call these bitches.
Well, they gotta start over.
They gotta start over.
Start over with these motherfuckers.
Like,
gonna get a movie called
Brucey. The in front of shit.
Brucey. Because we did the Dark Knight, you know what I'm saying? So like y'all, you get all right now.
Yeah.
Get it right. So what else? Let's see. We got a lot of serious shit on here.
I know.
Okay, let's keep it open. Out of entertainment. Actually, before we leave entertainment, Sam, you have Monique is still mad at Tyler Perry.
Oh shit! Yeah, what is that? What is that?
Okay, so and this came from me watching a Breakfast Club clip. Monique just recently did an interview. She just did an interview with T.S. Madison. Because people like talking to Monique because she gonna say baby and say some shit to people. Anyway, she's still talking about how she got done dirty by, and she always named Oprah and Tyler Perry for, causing, like we've been talking about with like Toronto, like, I was supposed to make some bread, and because of things y'all did in this business, whatever. But what was interesting about it made me write this down. I know Monique can hold a grudge as long as she can eat, right? But
damn,
we up there, and Lauren LaRosa was about to chime in on what she thought about Monique, and Charlemagne told her to stop talking. And then Jess tried to, and he was like, "Don't do it, baby girl. Don't even, especially you." And she was like, "What?" I'm just like, "No, don't even do it, dog." And then they literally rolled through the conversation. If any of y'all listening right now have ever seen The Breakfast Club, Charlemagne don't shut up. They scared of Monique, dog. Like something about her persona as a comedian and just a person that'll say whatever the fuck. Charlemagne looked over there at Jess, which is a comedian as well, young comedian in the game. It was just like, don't even say nothing out your mouth about Monique because you're gonna end up in some shit. And it was just in the room. Like all of them was like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. I didn't realize she was that fucking powerful.
She's not.
Are they allowing her to be that powerful?
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck for? I don't think she's that powerful.
No, because they know Charlemagne is that powerful. And if I look at Monique in a certain light, and you work here, yeah, we all co-workers, but understand it's like me and DJ Envy and the rest of y'all.
Yeah.
So when I say, hey, that's big sis, man, don't say, they say shit about everybody.
They do.
So for him to jump out there to be like, nah, like that ain't no shit where she's got the power, because Monique don't be doing shit. She probably still doing shows, but she ain't got no power. How you got power over me? You can't even get no movie anywhere. You was begging for a Netflix special when everybody else was getting one. After you've been a queen of comedy, you're still out here begging in some way, shape, or form. Begging and blaming.
Special was called the Queen of Comedy. Like, I'm not. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
So for me, it ain't about her. It's more about, okay, they probably got some kind of respect for Charlemagne. Either it's fear or respect that they both the same, even if you don't know the difference. But he said what he said, and they was probably like, all right, you know, cool, we'll skip over it.
Yeah. So why she still mad at Tyler Perry?
She's still mad at. And you know what? No, why is she not mad at fucking Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah, she did mention that on the Club Shay Shay interview. That
I said that up here before she said that.
Really? Yeah.
He Kevin. She went on whatever his podcast is called. I ain't gonna promote that shit, but she went on that podcast fucking 3 years ago. I want to say because I wasn't even living here. I was still living in Mobile, but 3 years ish ago. She going off about how you ain't look out for me and ain't nobody look out for me. I'm going through X, Y, and Z. I can't get this. I can't get that. And you supposed to be my brother and you ain't looking out. And he going, oh yeah, I am your brother. Like I am, all this shit. I'm gonna look out for you. Like, you know, get in touch with my manager. Like as soon as it's over, like I'm gonna get you on. Like I'm gonna put you on. The next thing I do, you gonna be a part of it. I promise you. I promise you. I knew when he said, get a hold of my people, that motherfucker was
raps. It's raps.
Yeah.
Because if we friends, I shouldn't have to fucking go to them. Why? And I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to you right now. And they gonna listen to you.
Yeah, could it be she's not openly saying she's upset with him because he's still kind of an open to whatever the hell she's wanting to get into? I mean, I could see that.
He can't be, you know, because if you ain't done it by now, like all the shit you've done, motherfucker, you did a COVID in your pajamas.
Yeah.
Special.
Yeah.
I could have opened for you if you was in your house, like you say you were, which he fucking wasn't. But like Kevin Hart's been involved in so much shit. Commercials. Why you ain't got her in no fucking Chase commercials, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Because she hard to work with.
Jumanji came out recently. Well then I think if that was the case, somebody would have said something. Not saying that she's not. But I think she ain't got no phone call back.
No.
And now you in this Black Hollywood situation, you can't burn Oprah, Tyler, and fucking Kevin.
No, you don't want to do that.
Because now you can't get no real interviews. You can't get on no Tyler Perry Black shit. And you fuck around and piss Kevin off, you can't get no comedies anywhere. So maybe she learned that term we used to use, shut the fuck up. And I'm gonna just
Yeah, because she was up there talking all kinds of cash about like, as long as there's breath in my body, baby, I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna speak my piece about it until Tyler Perry calls me and makes it right. And the interviewer asked her, what would making it right look like to you? Because you've been saying this shit for years. You know what I mean? Like, so let's say me and you interviewing right now, your phone rings and he like, can we squash this shit? Do you think Monique gonna stop talking? Hell no. She wants some cash. But what she answered that with was, what would make it right for me? I just want the apology to be bigger than the disrespect.
No,
it'll never happen.
I'll give you an apology as big as the disrespect, but I ain't finna goddamn go to the mountaintop for your ass.
Yeah,
like
right.
I ain't even talked like as. I haven't even said nothing about you in public as Oprah, right? So when I talk to you, it's gonna be on the phone, bitch. Hey, I'm sorry you feel the way you feel. I apologize for anything I've done to you to suffocate your career. Be blessed. That's your apology. Don't think I'm gonna be Oprah fucking Winfrey and go on, and go on fucking, CNN or some shit, talking to Anderson Cooper like, which camera is mine? This one? Hey, you,
right?
Monique, like individually.
In what world?
I'm sorry for your life being in shambles now. It's my fault. I take the cloak off of you, the cloak of mediocreness away. No. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, if I was fucking Oprah, Lee Daniels, and Tyler Perry, I bet they got a Monique Pinata at all their parties. Like, I don't have to fucking talk to you. Like, and I'm just me thinking about having that much goddamn money, and not to diminish what Monique has done, but Monique is talking to me from my billionaire's status. Shut up.
That pinata is made out of fucking memory foam. It's the same one they keep hitting over and over and over again.
It's made out of precious posters, nigga. Like,
exactly.
They are like, yep, beat that bitch into some. She over there mad, and she gonna go do the improv in Ontario again this weekend and be pissed off.
That's if they even care at all. I mean, their status is so high right now. They hearing this shit from other people. You know, Monique's to talk about shit. They're like, we don't give a shit.
Nigga, we hear it. I guarantee it's a whisper to them. Like it's a text they get and swipe off their screen.
Yeah.
They don't even got phones. They don't even answer their own phone. They got an assistant answer their phone. Like they don't even see a text. They be like, oh, Oprah don't want to see that shit.
Yeah.
Oprah don't want to see that shit.
I know Oprah don't want to read that. Oprah used her assistant like Siri. Like, hey Anthony, read my last text. Fucking what?
You have a text from Monique. Boop.
Yeah,
right.
That's what Anthony do. He make the noise and everything.
All right. I know we've been in entertainment, man. I like Marcus's list for a couple of these, man.
Yeah.
So talk to me about these SNAP benefits. No longer, they can't buy junk food no more. Cause I be seeing them rack up.
So I'll make this short. I try to kind of like put all this in one quick phrase here, right? Since a number of U.S. states have recently imposed restrictions on purchasing certain items with Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program (SNAP) benefits, often referred to as food stamps, right? So it's varying restrictions. Soda or soft drinks, depending on where you're from. I guess like pops and shit like that. No more of that shit. A lot of candy. Florida prevents prepared desserts. Iowa says that they've implemented a broader restriction on nearly all taxable food items except seeds and plants for growing food. So they are really on some. If you in there like that gas station grocery shopping shit, motherfuckers be doing with them cards, it's over. In a lot of places, not everywhere, but in a lot of places, that shit's gonna be implemented. And I guess in my thought is that it's really unfortunate because I'm not a big proponent of junk food. I don't eat a lot of fast food. I might eat fast food 5 times a year, and most of the times I've been drinking. Yeah, but no, I go out to eat, but I don't pull up to
McDonald's
the local Arby's and shit.
Yeah.
I really got I've been drinking. I'm going to give me a Big Mac and some large fries, But anywho, the fact that food has gone up so much, even though Trump said he was going to lower grocery prices, it's funny. I heard it. Right after he got elected, he was like, "I can't do that shit. Y'all tripping." But anyway. Y'all thought I was just talking. I can't lower grocery prices. Who am I? But like with the increase, like we were joking about the shit around again, this is gonna be a time period we refer to always around COVID time. Eggs going up to goddamn $8 for 12, right? And they still are $8.99, but they got some smaller shits. You go get the Publix brand, it's $4.39. They ain't the large brown. It's cool. But milk has gone up. Meat has gone up. Oxtails. Can you imagine? Remember oxtails was cheap as fuck a few years ago?
Because ain't nobody ate them.
Now everybody eating oxtails. Oxtails is like $28 a goddamn pound and shit.
Delicacy, man.
The fact that everything is gone. Delicacy. The tail of an ox is a delicacy.
Yeah, the tail of an ox. You season that motherfucker right, nigga.
Damn Jamaicans fucked it up for everybody, boy.
Yeah.
So the fact that it's gone up, and the only cheap food for real is the sodas the fucking chips. Oh, buy one family size and get another one fucking half off.
Yeah.
Do not no. Yes, I know these things are delicious because I too love potato chips. But with the prices being what they are, it's really hard for these, you know, down like trodden families to use it to get ground beef.
Yeah, that shit expensive as fuck, my nigga.
It's just tough, man. Like a pack of fucking chicken wings is
16,
like
25. It's
$30 something.
Yeah,
like, I'm talking about just I'm not talking about the drumettes cut already. I'm talking about just the wing you got to cut yourself.
Yeah, the one you got to cut yourself.
The drum and the flat.
Yeah.
So it's just tough, man. And what's the fix? The fix could have been, you know, the $300 billion we sent to fucking Ukraine, maybe to fix this systemic problem we have in America with underprivileged people of all races and cultures, you know, trying to, you know, give people a chance, as opposed to saying, all right, well, guess what? Now you got this shit, you can't use it for that anymore.
Well, I mean, you know, Trump is giving all these tax breaks to the wealthy, so they're going to be eating good. So maybe we implement a program where the food stamps can now purchase the table scraps of the rich.
Yeah, that's what it's, man.
So it's such a. Also, I know a lot of the controversy about this. Yeah, right. What a lot of the stuff has been like, at least the stance the Republicans have been using in their media campaign about this is like, we don't want people buying sodas with food stamps and stuff like that. But like, when I was a kid, there was a period where my family was using food stamps, and you couldn't buy shit like that with food stamps. Like there was very specific items, and it was usually the basics, you know, milk, bread, eggs, that kind of thing. Has that changed now? Are food stamps like you can use it for everything? Is like what?
Pretty much.
Yeah. You can use it. Yeah. You that WIC, you can use it to buy.
Over the years, they started opening up the program to other things, so that way, you know, kids can experience, you know, the chips and the candies and shit like that. And
well, that's what I was going to ask. Is it in relation to what Marcus already just said about that stuff's cheaper, so they've like incorporated it, or is that just a result of?
Well, it's always been. It's just cheaper now because bread has gone up. Everything else is going up, right?
Yeah. Right.
So the cheapest thing for you to buy is a fucking can of Spam and some chips and some Wonder Bread or some shit.
Yeah.
So now that I'm not saying those things are junk food, but when everything is getting more expensive and then you keep cutting things off the list of things that you can buy, it just gets hard. Like you're tightening the belt of these people. And my second biggest issue with this is the hypocrisy in it. Because do y'all remember years and years ago, when these motherfuckers were so mad that Michelle Obama was going into these schools and saying we could change the menu to make it healthier.
We can make it healthy. Yeah.
And they fucking get out of our schools. Republicans hated that shit. Get out of our schools. You can't mess with our menu. Trying to make it safer for people and for people to eat well and da. Like they was going off about that shit. They hated the fact that they was doing it. But here they are now telling lower income people what they can and cannot buy. Yeah. With their assistance. It's just amazing to me. Like
you know, another hardship to that too is the simple fact that if you're having to buy things that you need to cook, everybody don't have the means and time to start the fucking oven up and then put some shit in the oven or a crock pot or even the fucking stovetop. Some people are living literally with microwaves. You know what I mean? Yeah. Try cooking a fucking steak in the microwave because you can still buy steak. You can still buy ground meat. You know, there's just a lot of people don't have the means and ways to cook and prepare certain meals. So they go to the gas stations and they buy the junk food.
That's what they want, though. They want you guys. They want them working less jobs. So for what? Like Like nothing about their logic makes any sense. You know, these people are working all these jobs. They don't have time to do this stuff because they're trying to make enough money to live, and yet you
just live.
You don't want them. I mean, effectively, that's what it comes down to. They don't want them to live. That's really what it boils. They're not going to say that, but that's everything that they're doing is just saying they don't want them to live. You know, it's
the amount.
No, they want them to live, but they want them to live in the class that you're in. Don't buy things with our government assistance that might make you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
Like, why are you buying crab legs with the money that we give you?
Marcus, that's what I was gonna say. Like, they could have done a lot more work just banning crab legs and shrimp off the list.
Just take those two off.
Nigga, when them COVID checks came, Walmart freezer looked like they hadn't even came to work that week.
Oh, $1,200.
Real shit. Like, it was ridiculous, man. If they wanted to like really make a change, that would have been the move. Because I know out here, like, you can buy McDonald's with EBT as long as you go in the store. For whatever reason, you can't drive through and get your shit. We want to see your po ass in person. I don't know what the logic is there. Like, you can't drive through or curbside if you poor as fuck. We need to see your broke ass face in front of us.
Make sure you ain't using somebody else's card. That's what that is. They're supposed to be checking IDs, nigga. That's, you know, I can't borrow your card and go get some McDonald's. Because, you know, that was back in the 80s, nigga. That was the thing. Niggas was selling food stamps for cash. I don't know if y'all remember that.
I mean, I don't know. Now, just as how many people in here been on EBT at some point?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Well, my family, but not me personally.
Well, same.
But I've experienced it. Yeah.
Experienced it. You already feel like bad going in there to buy food with it.
Shit, nigga,
you know? Well, what I mean is, like, I remember being in the line. I remember being in the line and people looking at you like, "Oh, you poor motherfucker!" Right now, like, hey, you know.
Well, and it also took longer. You took longer with the cashier because
you took way longer.
Yeah.
So my experience was a little bit different. So in South Carolina, when you have a kid, you automatically receive those benefits, no matter what your financial status is. You get like 6 months worth of you get 6 months worth of SNAP, and then there was worth of crab legs. So they gave you money for formula and shit like that, and then they also gave you a second pot of money for the mom to eat like vegetables,
crab legs,
like healthier shit. No, it was very specific. It was a specific list of things. So I understand that. I mean, like at the time for a mother and a child, I understand that because if the mom's breastfeeding, they can only eat certain things anyway. You know what I mean? But when it comes to nowadays, when you got these kids and people living in certain situations, I don't understand why you restrict so much. I understand the health behind it, but I don't understand why you restrict what people are putting to their own families' bodies. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah,
I guess
it's and it sucks. It sucks. Like, think about the fact Marcus had to say, we doing this because we want kids to be able to experience chips.
Yeah.
This is America. And a kid got to experience chips.
Yeah, that sucks.
You know how wild the statement that is? Like, it's a kid somewhere. It's like, how was your weekend, nigga? I had a wavy lays. This shit was crazy. Nigga. Like, that's
barbecue,
sad as fuck.
Hickory barbecue. Ooh.
Yeah. How come you ain't tell me about Skittles? Selfish bastards, you know?
That's what rainbows taste like?
Yeah.
That's the bar we setting? You know what I'm saying? Man,
well, the most ridiculous thing you said was that one of them was something about it was restricting everything except seeds to grow. Like, what the fuck is that about?
Yeah, who's gonna do that?
Because that's what you need when you're starving. You gotta go get some land.
Right.
To plant some seeds.
Yeah,
and you know, in a few months you can eat something.
Right.
Get fucked.
In a few months, you can eat some fucking cilantro, motherfucker. Like, you'll be straight.
Jesus, that's tough, man.
That's a great point. It takes. What does it say? It takes a year to grow avocado or some shit like that. You are gonna be hungry for a very long time.
And it's not like you're just going to be planting this stuff in your backyard. If you even have a backyard, like there's so much wrong with that.
Yeah,
there's so much wrong with that.
Yeah, and meanwhile, these motherfuckers making bullshit workout videos. I don't know if y'all seen that shit. Hexeth and RFK Jr. making this workout video at some army facility.
No.
None of the push-ups would have gotten counted in the military.
Not
even in the Air Force. Yes. Not now push-ups would have got counted.
Hexeth doing curls with a beer in each hand. Was that?
Yes, he probably would have did better at that than them fucking pull-ups he was doing. Because that shit was gross. You know what? I can talk shit because I can at least do a better pull-up than him. Because that shit was horrible. They need to get off this shit with this health. And you know, why is it always the old motherfuckers who are out of shape that's setting these standards for people? Like
health standards.
Yeah, you know, why is that? Like, I mean, not even
look back and think about it. Not
even a doctor or a nutritionist is making these rules. Like it's just people who have a little bit of power and they're just pushing their agenda on everybody. I don't like that.
Well, look, we got the WWE running education, so I mean, it all makes sense, really, when you think about it.
Yeah, I don't even like. I watch wrestling, and I don't like hearing her name just involved in WWE. That fucking with a dumbass. She look like an old goddamn crow. Oh, bitch.
What's her name? Who are you talking?
Linda McMahon.
Oh, Linda McMahon. Dog, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I thought of you the other day because a wrestling clip popped up where the wrestler was Jesus. And nobody in the ring ever touched anybody. He would put his hand out and start choking him and lift it and drop it, and the crowd would lose their mind.
Yeah.
And all I was thinking was, Ken would love this shit.
No, I would not, sir. First off, I've never been a fan of the backyard shit, and that the overly dramatic characters. I don't like shit like that. Like the Jesus nigga. I seen the clip similar. And it was Michael Jackson.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was like a Michael Jackson wrestler. And like this nigga's penis was the strongest thing in the fucking ring. Somebody grabbed his dick and he did some kind of move and nigga did a flip. Like it was weird. I don't like that shit. I'm dead ass.
See, that's the clips we get shown of wrestling when you don't watch it.
Exactly.
Call you, but what the fuck you doing with your life?
Yeah. People think, hey, did you look at this shit? Yes.
I'm so glad I'll be doing other shit than being on internet.
Yeah. Come on back to the internet, man.
It's fun. It's not a nice place.
It's fun over here. Don't post nothing because you're gonna get somebody gonna try to drag you in the best way possible. But other than that, you know, it's fine.
It's a lot, man.
It is.
Speaking of, since we're on the topic of DC in a way, anyway. National Guard has been sent to DC. To reel in all the vagrants and savage homeless people.
Savages.
What?
Savages.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
Sandwich wherever they want to, goddamn.
Bro, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like
homeless people just out there minding their business, flipping over Amazon packages for Ice Cube, and all of a sudden, you know, they savages.
I've seen videos of people on vacation and the amount of military that's out there. Not just bodies, vehicles, tanks and shit. Like real shit. It looks like a war zone out there. But the soldiers are on their phones. Like they have nothing to do. We're wasting
the fucking guard. Again. For everyone that does not know, within the sound of our voices, we know that it sounds like a real emergency when you see something on television that says, we're calling in the National Guard. This is an emergency. Let me tell you who are some of the last motherfuckers you want to come to your rescue.
Fucking guard, nigga.
It's the fucking guard.
What are you?
Anything with guard the name, nigga. Coast Guard.
Come on, man. 2 weekends a month, 2 months out, whatever.
No,
all that training.
It's less. It's less.
It's less than that.
It's less than
that was the reserves, Mike.
No. It's 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks a year.
There you go. That's
what
it is.
When I tell you, I would love to see these lazy, fat motherfuckers out there walking around DC in uniform right now with no guns. I guess they finna start giving them guns soon.
Yeah.
You're gonna arm them all up. And let me tell you what's the last thing you want to do to a bunch of motherfuckers from goddamn West Virginia that are fucking
South Carolina
country
and South Carolina
and South Carolina that don't know that ain't in the military for real, but they got that fucking I'm a fucking patriot. I'm in the guard.
They gassed.
Gassed
up.
They gassed up. We in
God.
DC now, holding down the president with these old ass M16s and shit. Let me tell you something. We don't even
get him an M16.
We don't even
It's
use
over,
M16s anymore.
No, we
We
do
don't even
not.
use M16s no more. I
Oh,
guarantee.
shit.
I
This is
guarantee
gonna be
you.
jamming.
I guarantee you. There's gonna be footage of these motherfuckers walking around with them long ass M16s.
Oh my God, bro.
They used to be black. Them hoes gonna be great.
A-frame sight.
Hell yeah, bro.
Look, it's just. I know you people don't know this. Like him having these guardsmen and women down there in DC is the most useless fucking thing
It is.
that he could have ever done. But it looks because he's trying to curve the perception of the optics of how his fucking administration is going. Because it's going horribly, right?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna clean up DC. Look, I know a lot of y'all. Look, I lived in DC. I still got people up there. I'm going to DC tomorrow. Flying in the morning. Birthday party for my aunt, great aunt, 80 years
birthday.
old. I barely know her, but I'm going anyway. Right? But DC, the crime rate in DC has gone down by like 30 fucking violent crime rate has gone down 30% this year.
Before all of this.
Before all this,
right?
before
Yes.
National Guard.
Yes.
Yeah, the last 2 years it's gone down.
It's gone down. This is all smoke and mirrors because now y'all motherfuckers that don't know shit, all you see is DC is on fire. Trump had to call in National Guard.
Activate.
You know, there are motherfuckers around that DC area, that DMV or whatever the fuck you want to call it, tri-state situation, whatever. Like, there are people. I think it was like the governor of Connecticut was like, "Yeah, we kindly, no, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? No, what the fuck you talking about?" Meanwhile, this is how power works. Meanwhile, the motherfucker in Mississippi, yeah, we're sending them fucking our people up there. We got to because DC is in shambles, and we gotta go help.
Yep.
You're in fucking Mississippi. How about you help what the fuck is going on down in your shit? It's 34-year-old motherfuckers that can't read in that bitch.
Yep.
You're one of the dumbest states in the union. The people in your National Guard can't even fucking read. Ain't gonna give them a weapon and send them to DC to defend something like Ken said don't need to be defended. Why? Because these motherfuckers walking around on their fucking phone. There's only there's only protests in DC and some good food and some bitches and the Nationals. Like it ain't a lot. Like like you know, the Commanders don't even play in DC. They play in Maryland. It's like it's not
they play in Maryland.
Yep.
So what I'm saying is this hurts more than it helps because I read something yesterday and it was saying like the restaurants in the city, their profits have gone down by like half because white, black, Asian, Hispanic, whatever. Don't nobody want to walk around the city going to eat when you got fucking motherfuckers on every corner in fucking uniform.
Exactly.
That's just uncomfortable for everybody.
Yep.
Because even if ain't nothing wrong, I'm like, there's something wrong.
What you doing here?
Yeah.
What you doing here? Making it, you know, I don't like your energy, bro. Hell, that's why, you know, when we were in, they would tell us, you know, as much as you can off duty, don't be walking around in your uniform. You know, like you just don't need to be doing that shit. And like, I would have been more worried if he had done, like, I got my privatized sector security in DC, you know, something like that. Those people are on payroll. Fucking Jimmy that got the call that he needed to be in Washington a week he didn't plan on being there because he got this new lumber job he was planning on starting for the family. Ain't really motivated out there, you know, to do a whole lot of shit. If the Marines got called, like we got the Marines, I'd be like, oh shit, what the fuck they doing?
Well, first off, he shouldn't be activating the military against homeless people anyway.
I mean, period. You know.
Well, and I know like the administration, like multiple times they've been using the guise of like there's a national emergency to do shit that they shouldn't be able to do. But like I think that's just an example of how fucking broken our government is. That like there are statistics on the crime rate in DC. There is no emergency there, but he can just go on and make a statement and sign something and make it happen when there's no legal precedent for it and nobody can do anything about it. And it's fucking bonkers. Like, how is that fucking allowed? Like, I know he's the president, but like, you can't just make shit. I know that, and that's part of the
that's
issue.
The fucking problem.
We're supposed to have checks and balances.
Gavin Newsom is doing a fucking amazing job, but you know,
but Gavin Newsom also got his own problems too.
He do.
No, he do. He's just it's a like let me stoop to this level since this what we doing. Like he tweeted, "Say DT, I heard you like I'm young," and I was like,
hilarious.
But I'm glad that somebody on the Democratic side has the nuts to do it. Like, regardless how you feel about him, Gavin, I live in California. He did some fuck shit during COVID that had everybody in an uproar, and I get it. Yeah. Well, I mean, just for one of them, like he was all on TV, and he always has this like he looked like Max Headroom. He almost looked fake, and that's part of his problem. But he had like a dinner party during COVID
that's
when
a good
everybody
problem.
was supposed to be,
you
know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he had like a dinner party. People didn't know how to mask on and shit. Somebody recorded it. Bunch of shit. Anyway,
gotcha.
And that's just one of them. But I like Gavin Newsom personally. The bigger problems that people have an issue with him politically, I see the bigger things of what he's doing. In my perspective, I don't think he's doing a bad job. But I digress. Nobody else is really saying anything to him. Or on the legal side, fuck Twitter, challenging Trump in a way that makes all of the Republicans go, we doing some kind of illegal shit right now. So why not? Why would you stop if that's where you are?
Yeah, I mean, the fucking Texas situation is an example of that. They're just doing whatever the fuck they want, even when they shouldn't be, and nobody's. But the problem is, even when some people try to challenge it, like those Democrats that left the state, and then they always have a way around it. His cabinet and everything, they have a way to circumvent the checks and balances that are in place, and it's infuriatingly bullshit.
Well, business has always circumvented the government system. And since he comes from that, he's already in the pockets of the people that control these things. Lobbyists and legislation is gonna come from that. So him getting in that spot didn't do nothing but embolden all these people that's been tweaking the game. And then we get $15 eggs.
I think it's more of people are the Republican Party. They're afraid of his base, and he can move his base, and we've seen it where he's gotten people elected and then not elected because he chose to side with somebody else, or he chose to talk shit about somebody else over here. Like there was a point where him and Ted Cruz was at it.
Yep, I remember this.
And then fucking Ted Cruz almost lost that seat in Texas. And he got talking. Little act right. Okay, you got it. You got a big DT, whatever you want, Daddy Trump. So it happens, man. I mean, I like you got to be like that. That's why being a politician is different, because I don't have that. I don't have that where you gonna try to move me one way or the other based on what you want to do, based on you doing stuff for me. No, I feel how I feel. Fuck you. Like, do what you want to do, but I'm not gonna like you're not gonna tell me to do some shit. Let me tell you what, that's my biggest issue. Motherfucker tell me to do some shit, and I'm like, you don't tell me to fucking. How about now when you tell me to do something? Oh no. Yeah. Now we gonna have to go the other way. Now, I was kind of cool before.
Yeah.
But now you telling me I better do something?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna crash out.
Yeah.
I'm crashing out.
I got same issue, brother. Same issue. Can't do it.
crashing out. But these people that they want these seats. They're in these rooms. They're making this money. They ain't really working for real.
Yeah.
Like what? Let's just talk about this. Ted Cruz. How much work do you think Ted Cruz has done in the last 4 years?
Well, if you count sucking dick, I mean, I would imagine that's a lot.
Lots of work. And
vacations.
By that metric.
You know?
I'm
from Texas. I'm from Texas. I've been dealing with this nigga. Fuck him.
That big ass hurricane hit that shit. That motherfucker left.
The ice storm left.
You guys don't understand. He couldn't let his daughters down. Okay, it was pre-planned.
I don't trust a motherfucker who don't go by their real name. You know what I mean? I don't trust a motherfucker. Like if you
would not, if his last name was not Cruz, you would not think he was Hispanic.
You would not at all. And then give some bullshit story about why he goes by Ted. No, brother. We won't hear that bullshit. I don't remember the story, so don't ask me. But I know it's bullshit.
Ted does.
But he has a Mexican ass first name.
Let's see.
I think it's like Eduardo or some shit like that. So
because Ted is short for what? Theodore or some shit?
Oh my god. I typed in Ted Cruz. Not even the whole shit. It said Ted Cruz's real name.
Yep.
His real name is Raphael.
There we go. I knew it was something.
What?
I knew it was something wild.
Raphael. There ain't no T in his name.
Real?
There's not
his
one
name
T.
Is Raphael.
How can you trust that motherfucker?
Look, his name is Raphael Eduard Cruz.
I knew that was in there. Yeah.
There ain't no Teddy. There ain't no Theodore. There ain't no There's not a T in his name.
Yeah.
I advise if you don't believe him, Google it yourself.
It should be Ed Cruz.
Yeah. Ed Cruz.
Eduardo
he goes by
Cruz.
Ted.
They call me Ted. Anybody ever call you no motherfucking Ted?
No, you made that shit up, motherfucker. That's what
you know what though? I'm gonna bring this up because it sort of relates. In politics, this shit happens all the time. You know how many fucking presidents we have had in the past that their name wasn't their fucking name or something was made up?
Yeah.
Like that. Ulysses S. Grant, for example, is not his name. Like no, he went to a military academy and they put, it was something US and they misspelled something and they liked US. So they just fucking kept it. Like I think the S maybe is not a real letter or something like that. There's another president who goes by their full name with a letter in the middle. And that letter means nothing. It has nothing to do with their fucking name. They thought it sounded good.
Yeah, it makes them sound powerful or something. Right?
You know,
Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Gerald Ford was born Leslie Lynch King Jr.
See what I'm saying?
Lynch King was not getting elected for president. Let's talk.
Well, now maybe he would have. Maybe
back then.
Maybe back then. Yeah. They're like, shit, he would have got 100% of the vote from the South.
Lynch King in the building.
That's hilarious.
King. Yeah,
Dwight
with the junior.
Dwight D. Eisenhower. I mean, at least he was his birth name was David Dwight. David Dwight. Dwight's his middle name, so at least that's part of his real name. But a lot of presidents and stuff, they just make shit up.
Your name got to sound presidential. David Dwight sound like an ice cream shop in the neighborhood or something. Like, you got to sound presidential. Fuck out of here with your ice cream, Dwight. Yeah, that's different. Yeah, good old politics.
Yeah, okay. Ulysses S. Grant. His birth name is Hiram Ulysses Grant.
Hiram?
So he dropped the first.
Is that the thing that break when they lose their virginity?
Hyman, my nigga.
That's what you said.
Where does the S even come from?
Again, it was a mistake. Yeah, it was a mistake when he went to military school. They put US in the thing or somehow, and everyone just called him US while he was there, and it just stuck. And so
whack ass nickname US. No,
yeah.
They was calling him you ass. He was messing up.
Yes.
Hey, you ass, get your ass over here.
You
stupid ass.
Yeah. So the S literally means nothing. It's just an S. That's all it is.
Ulysses.
I know a guy named JR.
I never heard.
I know a guy named JR, and that's his name. I'm like, what JR stand for? I'm like, oh, nothing. Like I think JJ Watt. Like I think his name is just JJ. Like there is no.
Yeah, and I understand it. It's not like he didn't change his name to fit into a specific category or place like Ted Cruz goofy ass did. Like I really feel he did that so he could fit in, get in where he fit in, as we say. But I don't trust that.
Oh, I was wrong. His real name is Justin James Watt. I think maybe it's TJ. Nope, that's wrong too. Trent Jordan Watt.
Yeah, at least they're using
that is a fucking myth then, because I've heard in plenty of interviews that their names are just the letters.
JJ and TJ.
Obviously wrong.
LL Cool J, birth name.
Birth name.
Ladies love Cool James.
We still looking for his ears, but
pin back Pitbull ears. All right.
I will say forever he ain't got no ears. I've never seen him. I don't give a shit. They CGI'd on and the stuff you seen him on, man.
I mean, I think for me, that's it. That's all that's necessary. Unless there's something else y'all want to get out the way.
Nah, we can.
One last one. We about 2 hours in.
Yeah.
We cook today.
We can wrap it.
Oh, y'all.
You got any things you want to get off your chest, Mike? They fuck you with the cell phones, whatever.
Oh damn!
Fuck you with the
I made that joke today. I made that joke today at work.
Get the fuck out of here! Fucking
I swear to God.
Leo Getz, baby.
I swear to God, I made that joke today.
What you gotta talk about?
They know you're gonna be miles away before you realize you got fucked. Okay.
Lethal Weapon was it 4?
Two is where
Lethal Weapon.
Started.
Lethal Weapon.
2 is where it first started with they fuck you with the drive-through. In 3 it was they fuck you with
the
drug companies.
Chris Rock, right?
No, that was 4.
That was
in
4.
3 it was like the drug companies fuck you. It was when after he got shot, he was like they fuck you at the hospital or something like that. And then 4 was they fuck you with the cell phones.
Yeah.
We was talking about PTO in the company I work for. And I was like, see, they fuck you with the PTO, they fuck you, they give you all this PTO they said they're gonna give you, and then before you know it, you're negative fucking 15 hours. They fuck you with the PTO. So that's where I literally today referenced that shit.
That's funny.
But it's not really, but it's cool. You got to be there.
It is. Especially if they get it. It's funny. That's Lethal Weapon is like an old head joke, so I'm pretty sure around your job they was like, pretty sure they got it.
Man, like all them movie references and shit, like that. How we just said that, it's like I know the people that's in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Seeing comics that have their joke book and they'll throw out a reference from a movie that ain't nobody seen in fucking 40 years because they wrote the joke. So long ago, man, that shit be going over so fucking bad in rooms. I love it when they'll like bring up some shit from fucking MASH or some shit.
Oh wow,
yeah.
And they be looking around and then it'll click in their head. Oh goddamn, I'm old as fuck. I need to update these TV shows. Like,
you got to. You can't be making no 227 jokes. We don't get them.
Yeah, we don't get those. Just look at MASH.
Unless it's like the only ones I think that's old at work is like Good Time, like ones that every black person like had to see, like it was mandatory or some shit. But yeah, man, that shit be looking gross when they get up there and mention some movie. Y'all remember that in Shawshank? And people be like, Shawshank, what the fuck?
The fuck is that?
We know Shawshank, but the 20-year-old is like, who the fuck? Morgan Freeman, the dude that's voicing over shit?
Yeah.
God?
Yeah.
Come on, God?
Yeah. That's what they say. They go, God.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. All right. Episode 257, Illegal Opinions Podcast. Thank y'all for coming on back, rocking with us, man. We here. We doing what we do. I'm refocusing. I think I done already told y'all. Got my stuff coming up to try and get on these cruises legitimately. And SamRidleyComedy.com is being built daily as we speak. So look out for that. And you'll be able to buy your merch and things up there, make it a little bit easier. So I'm cooking. When I get quiet, I'm working.
Speaking of
you trying to get on cruise ships?
Yep.
That's what I mean. They be on there.
I'm gonna be real. I'm over this. Well,
they be on there.
I'm gonna save it because it's a whole nother
I'm not
topic
just
for like
it's
this
just,
shit. It's a whole nother
We can
topic.
talk about another time.
They be up there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I said they'd be on.
That's my goal.
I just went on a cruise.
I know.
And I was like, they be.
Yeah.
We sat down. We talked to the woman that was headlining. They were playing a prank on actually somebody that was in my group. They were just fucking with her and her wig because she had taken her wig off, and put her on a chair. And the friend of the main ran up and was talking to her, and she went to sit down. And she like, oh God. So it was like a whole fucking thing. They loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was, it was cheesy, but
yeah,
they getting money and they going to, you know what I'm saying? They was going to fucking Bermuda for free.
Man,
I hope we'll talk about it next week. But hope
we'll talk about it next week.
Okay, Ken, don't worry about it. What you got, Mike? You straight, man?
Yeah, so I mean, really, just tremendously missed opportunity on Sam's part for not saying. Speaking of Cruz, earlier when we were talking about Ted Cruz, give everyone that information, but that's fine.
Yeah.
So you can catch me on YouTube at Jack of All Nerds Show and anywhere podcasts are available. Jack of All Nerds Show. That's me.
All right, cool. Well, thank you.
Nigga, you done skipped over me, nigga.
Okay, Ken, what you got?
No, I ain't got nothing. You skipped over me. It's cool. I'm good.
I didn't skip. I was going to our guest.
Hey, man. Fuck that nigga. I've been here long. No, I'm just playing. Just playing.
I still love you, Ken.
Love you too, man. Love having you. Nah, I'm kidding.
Oh, great. We just didn't do that. That's fine. Nothing to say here.